And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. What is boppin', boys? Welcome back to Formula Sundays. We are in Monaco tonight, and this is a sight to behold. It's been a while since we've been here, for good reason. The last time we have driven this is 14 seasons ago, so I would guess like 4 years of real time, probably. Yeah, there's been absolute carnage. I'm really curious how this is going to be going tonight, if this is going good or bad. Yeah, first off, a little shout out to Salty Pepper for the Prime, helping us a lot, of course. And yeah, I don't know, I'm excited to see this tonight. We're supposed to be 17 people, if I saw the check-ins correctly. But we're only 16, so maybe there's someone else still joining mid session. We will see, we will see. For now, who's gonna get the privilege of the first quali lap? It does look like it is the Polish man, Cherry here, in the Mercedes. So yeah, talking about the drivers, honestly there's no really any changes, right? Like, oh no, I'm looking through it, and Fabian is back as well. So he's doing the honors once more. This is a one-off, if I understood it right. For Fabian to drive another race, who has retired after last season. Or was it this season even? Oh no, I think it was last season, pretty sure. He is in the Haas with the Gull today. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting for him. I mean, especially as someone who has probably gotten the reputation of most unlucky driver, getting caught in every accident. I feel like showing up for Monaco might be a very courageous idea. But yeah, we're gonna say. So, Jerry, first hot lap. There is also gonna be like a buttload of traffic, honestly, on the track. I mean, you all know Monaco, honestly. I'm almost like, it's almost refreshing to see this, because I've legit not even watched the last 3 or 4 Monaco GPs. And I'm like, oh damn, yeah, oh, hey, this circuit exists. That's crazy. And of course, we have not seen Monaco and Formula Sundays for like ages. So yeah, we will see here. Well, Cherry is at least surviving through the first few sectors, but I do think he's gonna be beaten by Jimsky. Oh wait, I've completely missed Jimsky in the Ferrari as well. He's back once more. I think only his 2nd or 3rd race of the season. And with Seagull griefing his setup, I think he's driving like pretty much bang in the middle wings, about 2 seconds slower per lap. Yeah, Jimsky might as well be the favorite for this one. Oh man, I hope everyone services the first corner in the start. Oh yeah, yeah. The place screamed. Yeah, he's still in the pits. We can't watch him right now. Let's see what the Gull is doing. The Gull is also not on a fast lap. Bro, how do all of you invalidate? There's not even spots to cut the corner here. That's crazy. Ah, services. I was like, yeah, is this like a weird way of English saying that like everyone like takes care, but no, survive? Yeah, that makes way more sense. So there has been an announcement for both trying to not impede others in qualifying, which is very easy, of course, given the nature of the track. and for no heroics into Santa Vot, basically. So, yeah. People have been warned about this. But, well, how many will crash today? So, I've watched the last iteration of us driving this, and it was with 16 people as well. We were at 10, I think, by lap 6. So, like, about one guy per lap died in the early laps. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the same today. Of course, different times. Way wilder drivers as well. I think most of the drivers around here are like sort of nicely behaved at this point. But yeah, Seagull going pole time. Is that with the griefed setup? That's crazy if so. Let's see Rice. I can't lie, this Williams is looking more like a McLaren. Why is this so orange? What is going on? It's going 10th for now, ahead of his teammate there. Lucid, of course, a wild card as well. We've seen his first performance last week, and let's just say there were highs and lows. But yeah, he's so far at least out-qualified Fabian, but Fabian's first quali lap I think is notoriously way slower than all of the rest. So we will see. So I don't think there is there any hot lappers still? Nope, Fabian is invalid as well. Actually MQ seems like he might be oh yeah, he's quick. Wild Ghost retired. Wild Ghost has left. Okay, this looks more like a disconnect issue and more like a actual crash issue. It's a bit unfortunate, of course, for him, as he will not get the chance to qualify from now on. And MQ improves ever so slightly here. We're just gonna chuck Wild Ghost an invite real quick, because I don't think there's anyone really on fast laps. Suck. Oh, Bats maybe? Yeah, Bats is. Well, at least it looks dry for now. Of course, no idea how it's gonna be looking in the race, but Zack, yeah. In the little noises, the German maybe comes through a little bit more. Also, the Granadi watching, probably. Yeah, we had ideas about like making Tripmania competitions for a while, but like, low-key, not that greatly doable. Rice retired from the session. Now this looks more like an actual crash. Jimsky and Lucid touched tips in the hairpin. What is going on there? I do think Rice probably collected the inside of the chicane here. This is what it looked like. Germany mentioned, yeah, I couldn't tell from the usernames that like half of you guys are German anyways. Especially, I mean, given that the place is... Oh, speaking of the place, we will go on to him after this. That is an improvement, yeah. Jimsky got the boost by Lucid, I guess, and thus could beat Seagull by 0.7. How is the place doing? He is just about to set his first lap here, and we will see. Honestly, the place usually, I think, has been fighting for points, has been in good positions at times, has been a little bit further towards the like 10th position at times as well. Lauda as a place hater, as a little bit of a counterweight for all the place fans. Cherry into the pits here. Jake, I think, has just started another hot lap. He's just throwing his Ferrari around here. Yeah, I'm honestly, I feel like, I mean, on Formula E, Monaco is like actually a decent track, right? But like, I wonder if this year it's gonna be a little bit better because the cars are smaller, or if they need to be much smaller for anything to happen still. Because I think that's like the main difference between Formula E and F1, right? Also, we might not have super clipping in Monaco. That would be crazy. The cars are actually built for Monaco this year. Am I onto something there? Maybe. I don't know. Jake here does not need that much to beat Manov, but then everybody else is really out of reach here. Seagull and Jimsky so far ahead. Jan seems to be slow. Let's watch Ace Mojo here. Oh, he looks a little bit scared in that last turn. 116, so that is a little bit off pace. Let's see if the goat is still producing laps. That one was not a PB, but I think that was also not a real hot lap, probably abandoned. So Fabian has not been driving Formula 1 for a while now, and it now has come back for Monaco specifically. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna be fine. So, into the tunnel we go. There's no one ahead of him, so he has a nice little clear road paved out for him there. Oh, this is probably where all the people invalidate. Yeah, I can't lie, I've been forgetting the entire track just for its absence from Formula Sundays and for me not watching the absolute sleep fests that this is in real life. So yeah, I guess we're gonna see 39 laps of it in the race, and another 6 minutes of qualifying, yeah. And I think this is, yeah, a huge improvement. 1.5 seconds, has beaten Lucid again. Let's see, maybe Yeast. This does not look like a hot lap. He is on way too low energy. Place here is also too slow right now. Makes room for... Is that Yeast again? That is not Yeast, but Yeast? No, Yeast is not fast. Who was that then? Do we have another Red Bull? Kinda blind. Was this a racing bull? Oh yeah, it was just Emils who's on an outlap. Okay. Well, let's stick with him then. I don't know, I think they have to make the F1 cars much smaller for the racing to be enjoyable. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really copium, honestly. I hate Monaco. It can't just go, in my opinion. But like, I feel like that's not gonna happen. And yeah, I do feel like the cars just got too big, generally speaking, either way. Like, even if you look at Zandvoort or so, of course the track's like a little bit wider and you have a runoff and can send some moves and stuff. But like, the track is not wide enough for modern size F1 cars, neither. It would profit from the cars being smaller as well. And like, especially if you see the I don't know, I think I started watching like 2005 or so. The cars were like so tiny in comparison. Like the stuff Alonso could do in that Renault back then. Monaco is iconic but outdated, yeah, for sure. So, 110 by Emils, that is just behind Jake there. It's not too far apart at all. Really nice lap by Emils. I think he's gonna be quite happy with that. I do wonder if Jimsky and Seagull are going to disqualify themselves to start from the back. I'm fairly certain Seagull is. Not sure if Jimsky is as well. Considering that not even Seagull is really racing here, I feel like this would probably be fair, because I think Jimsky's gonna smoke everything if he starts in front. Which is, it's in his best rights, right? Like, Seagull as well, he could just, yeah, throw away the training weights and dominate everybody. But yeah, Seagull and Jimsky had iconic championship battles in the past, so Jimsky, I would say, is like slightly more inconsistent, but not slower than Seagull, really. And honestly, like, he's not that much more inconsistent to the point where I would say Jimsky's an inconsistent driver, so yeah. We will see. I mean, also an interesting fact is that given that Monaco in this season was a mandated two-stopper, in-game it's also a mandated two-stopper, so we will see at least 2 stops from every single driver involved here. And I think Barry just joined, and he was probably the last piece missing. The 17th driver that we've been waiting for. Albeit he might have a tough time here. Oh, MQ with a banging time there, going up to P3, and I think it's time for the place now. 2/10 up after Sector 1. Through the tunnel. Let's see his delta after the next sector. Your car was sabotaged, by the way. Okay, Rice. 3/10. So that is not even enough to get one position here. He needs an absolutely flying last turn here. I don't think this is it, to be honest. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this was it. The gaps are like kinda small behind Cherry as well, right? Like, okay, Jimsky has hit the wall somewhere. So he will start from pole, I guess. And yeah, place there for 7th, and then like between 4th and 10th. Not really that much room between. It's really nice and close. Seagull here, invalid lap. Let's see Yeast. Current championship leader, but not having won a single race so far. In this championship, at least. He has won races in the past. Or race, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think he has more than 3 wins, but like, it could be anything between 1 and 3. Consistency is key. To be fair, like, we're saying in real life, like, Monaco is a qualifying track, and like, qualifying decides everything, but like, in this case, like, I'm not gonna say like, these guys are shit, they're gonna crash, but like, the people make mistakes in online lobbies, and like, given that you're like inclined to risk way more than you would if your life was on the line for real, I think it's not unlikely to happen. Let's see, Yaneman has middle sector purple. He's usually quite the guy for pace, but has already expressed his hatred for this track. Okay, never mind, yeah. Says it's absolutely impossible to drive for controller, but gets P2 anyways. Let's see, MQ slower on this one. Ooh, Emils looks like he could be improving. Whoa, 0.4 improvement. Racing Bulls 2-3 here. beats his teammate by the slightest of all margins. And Lucid here is gonna be too slow to improve. Gonna start very far down. It will be chaotic for sure. Yeah, we will see, we will see. So, Jimsky from pole, a second clear. Look, I'm not advocating for violence or anything, but someone could send a move on him turn 1, right? To prevent him from driving away. Okay. No, but yeah, Jimsky ahead of the Racing Bulls here, Miels, Janneman, Yeast following up, and then we have MQ Jake, man of the place, Cherry and Bats for the top 10. And all the way down here, Wild Ghost and Seagull, the only two guys with no time on the leaderboards at the end. Of course, Seagull was briefly in P2, I think. And yeah, that's gonna be the situation for the grid here. So, with the high likelihood of a safety car and the high amount of mandated pit stops, I think it's gonna be like really interesting to stop tabbing. I'm sorry. I had someone asking me. I'm not hosting Fanta, by the way. I'm not hosting. Bats is hosting. For this exact reason, because I need to fix the tool after qualifying each time, so I need to tap out 100% once. But yeah, here we are. Bunch of mediums, some softs. And that's that. Why is Lucid starting? Oh, he has a 5-place grid penalty. Okay, never mind, yeah. But yeah, bunch of mediums. Only Seagull, Rice and Fabian on softs. I guess they are counting on a safety car in lap 1. So Jimsky is on quite some pace for formation lap purposes. Really not gonna give anyone the chance to warm their tires much. Ah, what a shot. See some boats. Way! People cheering. Cool. Since 1929. Honestly, I had no idea Formula 1 was that old. But maybe it was like a racing circuit before Formula 1 was a thing. Either way, we're lining up on the grid. Maybe we can make out Kimi on his yacht. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, well. A whole bunch of people don't know how to park. And here we are. 4 years we have not seen this track, but now the lights are out and it looks like Jimsky got away really, really well. And we're gonna move into the mid-pack. There's some front wing parts flying. I see some collisions and some visual bugs. Great, yeah, thank you. And it does look like everybody survived, which is crazy to see. Wild Ghost has a penalty already. No, what is this? I'm just gonna go on board here to avoid that. That looks kind of silly from third perspective. But yeah, overtakes being had here by Fabian on Lucid, if I'm not mistaken, and Lucid has taken revenge onto the Haas. Let's see. Wild Ghost wants to try and slip through as well. Wild Ghost, of course, with a penalty already. Fabian hits the wing on the other side. He already is missing his entire right end plate. So he has definitely not survived the start well. Yeah, Wild Ghost being careful here, but I mean, Fabian is going to leave for the pit lane now anyways. So is Jake. So Jake's already into the pits. Has lost his front wing as well. In the meantime, Jimsky fastest lap, no surprise. There's a little bit of a gap where Jake used to be. The place and Seagull. Wait, Seagull already passed the place. Okay, I'm gonna jump on board with Seagull before we miss like the other half of his overtakes as well. He has already worked his way through half the field. Kinda crazy. Okay, yeah, thinking about sending one on Rice, but maybe also only thinking about scaring Rice a little bit. I've heard contact here. Not entirely sure who with whom. Yeah, ERS is fully deployed here right now. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Seagull is pushing it to the limit. Trying to bait Rice into mistakes on every turn he gets a chance, and both him and Rice here sliding all over the place. Now this is wild, honestly, the windows that Seagull looks into. Okay, now DRS and ERS. This is surely possible though, no? Okay. It's a little bit of a rough one, but Seagull is running lower wings than anyone else as a handicap, which might as well just come in handy when overtaking people. And he has done it against Rice, and he has defended his position for now. Can't imagine though we see Rice like being way fast in the turns itself, and potentially trying to look for a move there, but it's never quite getting there. Plays behind the two, just watches on. And further up there is the usual train. Yeah, but Rice seems to be struggling a little bit here, because now it's the place pushing onto him, and Rice is really sliding everywhere. Not trying to go around the outside here. Wild Ghost speeding the pit lane. Ooh! Mind controlled the place there. Absolutely sending Rice to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, what a move by the place. Absolutely mind controlled Rice there. Whoa. And Jake with the early pit stop, I mean forced of course, so kind of not ideal, but he might just be cooking here because he has like free air and he's posting fastest laps. So yeah, maybe the early wing damage is not too horrible for Jake, and he can make up some of the time that he's lost by going so early. Yeah. But now it's gonna be an interesting one here. Yeast is super close to Emil's. I mean, look, I'm tweaking. I'm looking over to the right. Oh my god! The cherry into the wall on a straight. I wonder if there was like Seagull giving him a little slap on the cheek, so he turned into that wall. Or if Cherry just, yeah, accelerated a little bit too hard. Or mind control, who knows, honestly. I wonder if Cherry has some damage now though. We'll probably see into this turn. Does not really look like he has a right side of the front wing at all, but yeah, this might just be the perspective here. because the left end plate we can clearly see when there's like left turns, but right end plate not so much so. Let's see, Cherry. Oh yeah, yep. Cherry is missing an end plate. I mean, that was a quite hard hit into the wall. So yeah, let's see. At least he lost the correct end plate, I guess. Yeast into the pits. He is stationary for 2 seconds, so that is a regular pit stop here. Going for hards. But yeah, Cherry is losing the right end plate in a way that the left end plate is way more important for right-hand turns, and most of the turns here are right-hand, so it's I mean, it's still gonna be bad for Cherry, but it's probably not gonna be too horrible. Still a weird incident there. Wild Ghost passed Ace Mojo, but due to pit stopping. And Yeast is just ahead of Jake actually, so Jake won back a lot of time. And he's now with 6 seconds to go to lose it, so he has a little bit of open air ahead of him. And the place here still lurking behind Cherry, but Cherry into the pits. I think Seagull I've seen as well, and Emils is also in the pits already. Bats just behind, dived in as well, but was too quick. 10-second time penalty. The place is let loose in P5, so given that this is a mandatory 2-stopper, and we're seeing people from mediums into the pits in lap 7 here, I wonder if this is gonna be medium hard. Penalty season again, yeah. For pit lane entries, seems to be really rough. Which I don't even get, because aren't you like almost stationary in the turns there anyways? Due to the undercut, no not tire wear. Okay. This race can be one stop easy. Yeah, I mean, I figured as much. Fair. But, yeah. So I assume it just makes sense to pit as early as possible. I mean, there's still like the lingering chance of a safety car, which could throw around the entire order. Ooh, there was contact to the wall there by Lucid, I think. Now, ooh, Emil's there a little bit oversteer into the wall. Oh, speaking of the lingering chances of a safety car. Oh, brother, what did you do there? Hello? Okay. Janeman tried to Uber bug. So this is huge though for like everyone who has already pitted then, no? You can just pit again and then kinda be done. Oh, wait. Let's see if Fabian falls for the unsafety car. Oh, he survives it this time. Crazy work from him. Yeah, you can't park there, sir. Nose bug not working. What the hell? Yeah, shit. Just tried out the new Monaco space program. Done for today. Ah, this is crazy. I assume this is like referencing the Mick Schumacher memes. Ah well, he said before that he was considering not even racing at all because the track was so bad for him. So at least we've made it 8 laps. Plays with the goated strat again. Yeah, he's going into the pits. Jimsky is still out. Okay. Place also comes out ahead of Emils here. A little bit of cutting over the pit exit line, but not entirely legal, but... Wait, what is Bats getting a drive-through for? Speeding on the safety car. That's wild. How many safety cars will we have? That is entirely 2. I think they are capped, right? We've had races, I think this was, to be fair, it wasn't Monaco, it was in Baku, where we hit the safety car cap and every other safety car afterwards was only VSCs anymore, because it's like capped to like 3 or 4 safety cars per race. That's just so stupid, man. Oh boy. The year-old rivalry is still going on. Was Delta fuckery? Yeah, I assumed so. I mean, I guess that you kind of want to like edge your Delta a little bit as you go into the pits. Because you then like will get reduced Delta anyways, but yeah. Well, drive through it is. We're taking a while to get everybody bunched up again here. And actually, like, given that I have no idea where we are now. So we have like most of the guys on 1 stop. Okay, Rice is going back into the pits for 2nd stop. And then we have, well, I guess Bats has to do a drive-through still, but he's like on 2 stops already. Cherry is. Rice will be. And Wild Ghost technically could go to the end as well. Like, all of these guys are also on the hard tire, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, who is it? Is Cherry, Rice, Bats, and Wild Ghost. Yeah, all of these are on hard tires. So they could go to the end. I just wanted to ask for the stops, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I asked myself the same. So, like, if I'm basically probably, like, I'll try to think of it, but I'm probably not showing tires because I have the tires on my 2nd screen in the tool, but I don't see the pit stops there, so, yeah, that was the thing I was actually, like, curious about myself there, but, like, basically the entirety of the field is on hards now. It's only Fabian on mediums, Jake on mediums, and then Ace Mojo on softs. For whatever reason. I mean, I guess the softs probably last you a little bit of a way around here as well. So, when is the safety car like coming in, guys? Like... Oh my god, now wait, Rice again? Brother, you're already on 2 pit stops, no? Alright, going for number 3. He's got 1 more in him. He's going back to mediums. Wasn't he fine on hards for the rest now? Okay. Go see Jan's incident in photos and clips, it's hilarious. Okay, actually we have a little bit of time. Might just do that. Hope nothing dies. League General, wait, no, that is not photos and clips. Suck. Okay, yeah, this is normal Formula 1 car behavior. Holy, the sliding. Damn.
Are you okay? That was a nasty...
Yep, well. Don't alt tab, you're bugging. Bro, Fanta, I'm not hosting. I don't give it... Like, I'm not again, brother. It is not me who hosts. I can't bug the lobby, I'm just sitting in it. Oh look, a penny, yeah, for real, for real. Rice is not surviving this, okay. Well, we're on the restart. We were entertained briefly here We're still going very slow, but this might just be the normal speed around Monaco, to be honest. Okay, now Jimsky's going. And to be fair, I don't think you can lose a position here. Bat's immediately going for the drive-through. Why is Rice going to pit again? I can't. What? I'm just going on board again because the fucking hot air out of the rear is annoying on the other perspective. I don't know why it does that. Oh my god. Hey, Jake, what? Okay, he's just letting everybody through. Very nice of him. Wants to force the Bad 6 Rice incident. Rice paid for all the tires. He will use all the tires. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that's great. Watch him come out with inters next time. Seagull corner cut penalty. I have not seen this in many years. This is crazy. Bro never picks up any. This is pretty detrimental as well. You're not really getting rid of this by pitting and like serving it, and in the end, like most of the time it's gonna be a train, right? Okay, yeah, Emil's there losing his car on the curb on the outside, and thus has a poor exit. Immediately loses position to Seagull. Oh no, Jake retired in the pits. Okay, I was like, oh no, he crashed for real now. But that's not gonna be a safety car. I assume he has hit the wall here somewhere and thus was like stationary. Who needs to pit still? A whole bunch of people. Basically everyone until Cherry, Wild Ghost, and then Bats, and well, Rice is pitting again? I'm thoroughly confused. Rice is pitting for his teammate as well. Yeah, he's pitting so Lucid can go and win. Cherry win incoming. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Seagull kills everybody now. Being the predatory bird that he is. Oh, well. He's gonna have to try his hardest with the place here. I mean, the overspeed is undeniable, which comes through the lower downforce setup, I guess. It's a disadvantage everywhere else, but like for this last to first challenge specifically, I guess this pays out big time. Let's see. Cherry, maybe? He will put on the inters now. He is on hard tires again. I can see this on the second screen. So he is not entirely trolling, but like, I'm still not sure. He's driving normally now. I don't know if he like lost his entire front wing every time he pitted, and then had to pit again, kinda. But like, yeah, that's what it is. Lucid is hanging on, to be honest. Honestly, for like the wild performance that he's delivered last week, he is within the top pack, and he is sort of with them. A little bit of illegal wall banging here and there, for sure. Yeah, his right front wing is not there, and oh, this looked like his left one might be leaving soon as well. I briefly thought there was a Seagull move on the cards. He has more time in the pit lane than on the track, yeah. Ice now into the pits as well. Ooh, and there is Cherry coming through. A little bit of wall banging too. But Lucid has no end plates left. He's redesigned the arrow entirely by hand. And he will be pursued by a Wild Ghost next, who I suggest is, or I suppose should be faster than Lucid as well. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there is like a limit to front wings. Like in real life I know there is, they have in the past like just retired cars because they can't afford to like swap a front wing or something. I think it was even a Williams, right? Like, but yeah, in game here, damn. Like Williams wings manufacturer after inventing Monaco, it's just bathing in cash. Oh, that looked weird. Not sure why Yeast just kind of let him through there. Or if Yeast has made a major mistake. Oof, the place there. I've seen people die doing this thing, and the place just keeps this entire front wing intact still. Oh my god, Yeast has been hit with the front wing redesign as well. He has no end plates left at all. Yeah, it sounds like the Williams or Haas thing. Yeah, I think it was Williams back then, when they were like really shit. So how long can Yeast hold on here? Because he should have like no downforce at all. But I wonder if he's just staying out for the sake of it, because losing track position would be too bad otherwise. I mean, he could set up like the undercut on everybody else, I guess, but he still needs to pit. Jimsky fastest lap, no surprise. Bro is alone in the front. He's just listening to payphone, driving his laps here. And Seagull now has isolated his next victim. Yeah, a little bit of wall banging going on here as well. And off we go. He's not in striking distance just yet. It's actually a little bit far away here for now. But the start-finish straight is really where it all matters. Realistically, even with the wing advantage that Seagull has, the only place where he can make an overtake. Wild Ghost and Lucid exchanging positions there. And there was a yellow flag in the Harbour chicane, so I don't even want to know what happened there. MQ, they're drifting the first turn to stay ahead. Oh, a little bit of a love tap by Seagull. But the McLaren is just too wide. And no chance for the Haas to go past still. And in the meantime, I think same goes for the players here, who's still stuck behind the East. I mean, for now, Cherry is really in a good position. Of course, he's gonna have like way older tires than anybody else, right? But like, everyone is gonna come out behind him. I mean, from what I can see, Jimsky is just like flying away. Jimsky is currently driving 1:12.7 was the last lap. This was the fastest lap. Everybody else is on 1:15 pace. Between 1:15 flat and 1:15 like 7 or 8. So he's like 3 seconds almost faster than all the others. MQ's rear is so big. Yeah, for real. Seagull has 30-30. Still can't overtake. Yeah. It's like 20 to 30 points in extra downforce. I mean, you can see how he zooms onto it, but like here the track is just too narrow already. Oh, Bats and Fabian. Bats just sneaking himself the last points position here for now. Honestly, I feel like it would be a good time for Fabian to pit now, no? You're not gonna lose a position. At most, you're gonna lose a position to Wild Ghost, so a singular position. And, like, then you're done with your pit stops, right? And from what I can see, Fabian has not pitted in a while. So next time, maybe this time. And the exit that MQ gets is crazy, really. Like he's almost like drifting power oversteering his car through that tight gap there. This is just not any chance really for Seagull to do anything. The place still fully intact front wing, but still can't manage to get to Yeast here and to make a move happen. Ace Mojo gets a big penalty for corner cutting. Must have cut the harbor chicane or something. And he retired in the pits. Okay, a little bit of a wallbang for Bats here, who's now stuck behind Lucid. Let's see. Yeah, okay, he's immediately backing out. I was like, okay, he could maybe like try to scare Lucid into making a mistake. I don't think there was any room for making an actual move there ever. Oh, okay, never mind. Lucid is just letting him through. I mean, I guess that makes sense, sort of. There's just no front wing on Lucid's car. So... Lucid colluding for real, yeah. Lucid is contributing to the Bats' dominance. That's still just not gonna be better, no? Yeah, I mean, Seagull is zooming in, but like, up until here, he's never in position to actually go for an overtake, ever. And even here, it's just not happening. I'm not sure if that's like a battery charge issue, if he just needs more battery or something. Or if you legally cannot undercharge your battery for the start-finish straight. Like, I mean, not legally, right? But like, I think even a hairpin before the final straight is probably enough braking to fully charge your battery to like 30-40%. Which is enough to have it going the entire start-finish straight and the straight after. Well, we're swapping back and forth between our two potential overtakes here. The place onto the wingless Yeast, and then Seagull on to MQ, of course. We're patiently waiting for the next wave of pit stops. I guess so is everybody else, probably waiting for a safety car here. Odds should be around 40% is what I can see from the shared telemetry. So, okay, place is all over the place there a little bit there. Isn't Red Bull supposed to give you wings, not take them? Yeah, I don't know. They have given wings to Yeast, but yeah, maybe he has just taken them. The Red Bull giveth, the Red Bull taketh. Seagull gave up. Oh, Seagull has pitted. Oh, boy. I didn't even see. Oh no, that's Fabio. No, Seagull has also pitted. Both Haases have pitted now. Okay, to be, I guess, like, Fabian was on like 72% mediums. Like, he was really driving these things to the absolute limit. V-carb suspension is weak, and that's why. Players hit the wall harder, yeah. Jim's in the pits. He's gonna come out, ooh, even behind Cherry. So Cherry is the new net race leader. He is, I think, the first positioned car with 2 stops now. Oh no! Well, he was. I was just about to say now he just has to hold up his reputation as the Polish wall. But he has become one with the wall. A little bit too much, maybe. Oh, damn it, Cherry. And this was your Monaco win. I'm not sure what role Manop has played there. If it was contact or if it was just like Cherry probably oversteering into the wall. But yeah, yikes. I mean, he can still, if he can survive this, he can still come second, I guess. I assume. Okay, MQ is just staying out. Okay. Wild one. It's gonna get undercut. For real, for real. East here gets a new front wing and new tires. Who else is in there with him? Emils is in there, Manop is in there, Cherry is in there again. So Seagull is just let loose onto Jim. Okay, yeah, that's natural pit lane activities going on there. I'm fairly certain, yeah. And, well. Jim would have found a way to put him into the wall anyways. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? So, the last 2 guys out on track who still need to pit are MQ and the place. So, these guys are really gambling for a safety car. I think, otherwise they have missed the time frame. I think MQ especially needed to pit at latest the lap after Seagull, otherwise he's being entirely undercut. Cherry win ruined just because of Manop losing it. Ah, that's unfortunate then, yeah. Wasn't sure if it was Cherry's fault or if Manop was the perpetrator. So, place into the pits, honestly good call probably. And then, I don't know what you do as MQ here at this point, honestly. I mean, Seagull is unleashed properly now. What do we have here? A little bit of a... Oh, overtake on my screen. Crazy. The scenes. Now Manop. Explodes bats. Aww. He doesn't do the same again. Oh, never mind. Okay, I was about to say, sending a move here maybe. Ooh. A little bit of contact there. Okay, don't explode bats maybe. I'm fine with it staying as it is. Alright, Miels here takes a little bit of a hit off the wall as well. Okay. Manov here wanted to go side by side, but really got blocked away by bats there from going next to him. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is some balls on that kick for sure, to go for these gaps. Like, per definition, he for sure is a racing driver. He's even going for the gaps that don't really exist. Ah, Kingsman not racing, yeah, true. Could have enjoyed this in the booth the entire time! Oh god, I kinda predicted it, I guess. Or asked for it. But Manop and Bats their hook wheels, and that takes out the McLaren. Not entirely sure who's at fault there, to be honest. It was very, very quick there. But that's one way to overtake another driver, I guess. And now we can see Wild Ghost in the other kick do it again. No, okay, yeah. But he will take the position here. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that is a very late braking zone. Not sure what is Bats doing so slow here. Or did he just like completely let Wild Ghost go? Okay. That's his front wing gun. Maybe he has like rear wing damage and it's like completely undrivable. Otherwise I don't really know how he got like 5 seconds behind so quickly. Bats has rear wing damage, by the way. I am so smart. Holy moly, I can predict chat before it even chats. Yeah. So, rear wing damage is... I assume this is the most fun thing to acquire on Monaco. And brain damage. Oh yeah, yeah. But that has been pre-existing, right? Oh, speaking of... Oh. Yeah, we already knew. Okay, well... Time for the real show, I guess. Jimsky and Seagull absolutely going at it here. I mean, I guess Seagull needs so much here to go by and actually win it because of his 3-second time penalty. Kinda has to force Jimsky into mistakes to acquire one himself, because I don't think he's gonna get past and then he's gonna get away for 3 seconds. We can also go to Yeast and the players, who have swapped position during the pit stops. Because Yeast, of course, took a little bit longer due to his front wing change. So now the entire situation they had going on before was the other way around. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting excited when I see like the time drop down to like 0.1 or something. But it's never an overtake actually. It's just not. There is just no overtake windows, unfortunately. Okay, Seagull maybe? Yeah, it looked like 0.2. Oh cool, what am I going to do? Drive past this car? Oh well, unlucky, there's a wall. Yeah, I can kind of see now why we didn't race Monaco in so long. After watching this race for an hour. Oh, maybe some intra-Williams battling. Oh, lose it. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Do not try this at home. These guys are professional experts. You don't want to dive in there, buddy. You're like, what is going on? I mean, to be fair though, like, if there ever is side-to-side battles, it's worth the stroke every time. Like, I'm watching a sleeper fest for an hour just to have 2 minutes of a stroke because people are almost killing each other because they try to remotely race each other on this track. You can stay side by side there without dying. Yeah, I didn't know either. It's just Jimsky and Seagull farming content here. Do it again? Yeah, okay, no. I think Jimsky knew that this was not gonna happen. Okay, we will take a little breather of the two of them. Okay, Lucid in the pits. 10 seconds speeding as well. Reap. I was about to say we can watch Wild Ghost go help for an overtake here. But I guess instead we could watch Fabian trying to go... Never mind. Kinda have been interrupted by side-by-side P1 and 2 again. Yeah. To be fair, I think this is honestly a good description. I feel like you are maybe even more Jimsky in a way than he is. But like, he was the louder before you came. Like, extremely fast, but also a little bit of a psychopath. Wild Ghost getting some more penalties. So we have Seagull on 3, Manup on 3, Emil's on 3, Wild Ghost on 13, and then we have Lucid on 9. Ooh, Fabian getting 2 positions there, and Wild Ghost is retiring in the pits, and Rice is pitting for fun? I don't know. Okay, Seagull outside. Ah, this could be good. He still has a foot in the door. Ah, yeah, but Jimsky is not saying... Oh, he's lost the position too quickly. It is super exciting racing here between the two of them, side by side still. Outside line through the hairpin might even be better. Yeah, there's contact. I mean, I guess you cannot avoid that howsoever. And Jimsky with the switchback here. Oh, full energy for him. I think Seagull had less than a full tank here. And there is a yellow flag. There is, I think, a Williams in the wall before the hairpin. And Seagull has finally managed to make an overtake after an extended period of side-by-side driving. I mean, as soon as he is side-by-side and Jimsky has to put some respect on him, he can accelerate out of the corners quickly, or more quickly. More Monaco side by side than in the last 10 years of real F1. Yeah, real. And Lucid retired. Oh, he has hit the wall there. I think that is the little dot in sector 3 there, after the chicane. Yep, rip Lucid, 07, you were almost getting points in this one. Well, and it's do or die for Seagull. He has now gotten the chance to potentially win this. If he gets a 3-second gap to Jimsky. Or if Jimsky manages to get a time penalty still. We could watch... No, actually I'm too lazy to scroll through all the incidents in the race director and see how many warnings Jimsky's on. The place seems to be comfortably ahead of Yeast these days. Damn. Yeah, Lucid not too happy. All survivors will get points. Yeah, that's also a nice little thing, I guess, right? And I think if they complete lap 36, they will be awarded points either way, because it's like 90% race distance, even if they die. So it's only one more lap to go. 4 points guaranteed. Emil's here against Manup. Has a really good exit. The question is just, is he allowed to go side by side? I don't think... Yeah, I think that was like pretty well covered by Manup here. But yeah, Lucid, like, honestly, big development already. Of course, like, he crashed out in the end, I guess. But you held yourself in the midfield for quite a while, and after what last week was, and on the most difficult track in the game, I think that's honestly quite a nice achievement already. We're curious to see what we'll be having going on next week then, when the track's gonna be a little bit easier and you have even more experience. My car just spun into the wall, yeah, my brother in Christ, you are driving the car. The car does not spin itself. Then you just committed. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Well, it does not look like Jimsky is getting side by side much anymore. No, I had cold tires. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, to be fair, that is like not to be underestimated. The first 1 or 2 laps of new tires probably like feel even worse than the old tires felt in the first place. So, Jimsky is entirely drained of ERS right now. He's coming in hot into these turns, but maybe this is just looking like it because Seagull of course has like lower wings and has to approach the turns more carefully. But it looks like Jimsky's braking way too late every time, and he's making it just about each time round. Ah yes, DRS, which is like most critical thing here. As soon as he loses that advantage entirely, which he has now, Seagull might be able to pull 1.5 seconds in these last 2 laps. He's half a second quicker in the last lap. The race pace currently, yes, I think only Rice is on similar pace, but Rice of course is in dead last because he pitted 25 times. I mean, Jimsky can probably gain some time back in the middle sector where it's like slower and stuff, but yeah. Fabian has the chance to do Seagull a big service and give him DRS and a tow maybe. But I don't know if the 2 of them are like in VC and coordinating that much. But yeah, Fabian of course about to get lapped. Let's see. I don't think that was close enough on the detection point. Yeah. But I guess he's still getting a little tow. That puts him 2 seconds clear of... okay, yeah, the yellow flag was for Fabian. I was like, what the hell is happening here? Battery completely depleted for Jimsky. It's 2 laps to go. Oh, and Seagull might be doing it. That is crazy. What tier is this? Like, what assists are on? You can basically almost use every assist. This is elite tier, but currently we're only running 1 tier because there's not enough drivers. As the interest for this game, yeah, pretty much always dies out a little bit towards the end of its life cycle. And there's steering assist is disabled, braking assist is disabled, like the really basic, easiest assists. And then the race starts are on manual, and the pit lane entry assist is also disabled. So you have to like slow down, you have to hold the clutch. But that's basically it. Everything else can be chosen by the drivers themselves. But for example, I think the top 3 drivers basically play no assists. I'm not sure if MQ plays line again, or if he was ever playing no line as well. When is next season? I kind of want to join. You can just join, like, mid-season. Head to the Discord. I'm not sure if the, like, exclamation mark or / Discord stuff still works. Twitch channel has not been touched in a year. But yeah, just join Formula Sunday server. Head to the sign-up forum. There you find, like, the form. Fill it out, and then you can race from next race onwards. It's only race 5 here, so there's still, like, 5 to come for this season. Can join as a reserve driver, and as you see here, it's 4 open seats. Most of the time you will get the chance to race. Yeah, basically what Fanta said. Okay. Suicide jump scare. I was zoned out of the game, and then I will look back and Jimsky is fucking dead. Well, I guess that means Seagull wins easily, I guess. MQ gets the second. Oh my god, is it the place podium in Monaco? All he has to do is not die. Guys, we've done it. Yannaman thinks Jimsky has hit the wall harder than him. I doubt it. I don't know. Looked pretty hard to me on the incident. Yeah, everybody is stuck behind Yeast here. The place finishes on the podium here. Yeast is gonna be P4. These guys here all have penalties, of course, but that's not gonna matter too much. Jimsky still come in 8 as well. Because 2 drivers were lapped, of course. And then Cherry claiming the 7th. 9th position for Fabian there on his post-retirement stint. Points 100% of the time. And Rice gets the last points position, but the GOAT, yeah, he should rename himself for real. The GOAT on the P3. Now, it's like honestly like a solid race from the place. I think like pace-wise, without like trying to front him too hard. He's usually not in the podium range, but today's race was like absolutely clean by him. He really like was keeping up with the top pack and kept everyone behind. Crucially, made not a single mistake, and I feel like you can say Jimsky, MQ, and Seagull, of course, pace-wise, quite a bit ahead. But yeah, place on the podium, really, really nice. Jimsky saying getting an orange wing wasn't not smart. Well, we have a wild mix here. Race winner, I mean, the usual Seagull dominance, right? Fastest lap by Jimsky. And then cleanest driver, the place. So yeah. Looking through this. I mean, you've seen this. We've been looking at this for the last hour or so. But yeah, holy moly. Plays chokes like the easiest maps and then goes to Monaco and gets a podium. What the hell? Yeah, for real, for real. His first race without wing damage. Yeah, I don't know. The place glazing goes wild, but for good reason. What a performance by him. I guess shoutouts to Jimsky for giving him this podium. But yeah, honestly, I think like a decently entertaining Monaco GP after all, right? Like, it wasn't too bad. You could have had points. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunate, man. Next time, next time. But yeah. Oh my god, the Seagull is a legend, I'm a fan. What a historical win from Lauda's mouth. Like, this has to be irony, right? That's crazy. The play is more like the glaze. I mean, yeah, 100%. I don't know. I really enjoyed my time tonight, even if it was Monaco. Next week, though, we're gonna have Montreal. And that is a much more racing-friendly map, if I want to say so, I guess. Like, a lot of straights, hard-braking zones, overtakes, well possible. So, it's gonna be really fun to watch. So, yeah. From my side, that is really it for tonight. Thank you all for being here. And being active in the chat as per usual. And, yeah, thank you for all the drivers as well. And see you next week. Bye-bye. And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays.